Hey, what's up everybody? It's Dave. Today is not a biking video. Today is actually a little bit of house update video. I've got some friends that are interested in some of the water catchment stuff that I do and the solar stuff that I've been involved in, battery building, things like that. But today I've got an IBC tote that's right back here, this big black contraption. It's hooked up to my gutter, and that is a rain barrel. Now previously I put that in, and then over on the other side of the house I had two others that were blue. I just moved those blue ones up to the dirt trails by me, and what I've got now is another tote here. As you can see, I've dismantled the cage and the tub, and we're putting it over here in this side. So the blue barrels used to live right here. We had a gate next to the sidewalk, but what I had was my gutter came way out over the top of this to be able to feed into it. So we wanted to shift it, keep it up closer to the house. It is pretty big. So that included a project that we used to have a big bush right here, dragged that out with the truck, took out the roots, dug down, flattened things out. Now this obviously is a little bit weird because now we've got a walkway that goes into nothing, but I rebuilt this fence with a new gate here so that we can put the rain barrel behind it and keep the gate here. I got to reuse parts, make this fancy little handle work. So now we're here at the decision point. Because I have a sidewalk right here, I've chosen obviously to set my cinder blocks on that to raise this up. Normally what I did on the other side is I had a third cinder block, but I dug the first one into the ground and laid it down on the ground. We can't do that. I'm not pulling the concrete out. I did dig down about 3 inches over here, put some gravel in there, tamped it all down, put the gravel in so it's nice and level. But now I've got to find some wood pieces, build a little frame that that the metal base for the IBC tote can sit on top of, start to put it together, and then work on the gutters. So just like the other side, this will end up with a first flush system. So we will chop this gutter off maybe about 1.5 feet above the railing. We'll have a PVC piece that comes down, turns out, and it's got a cap on the bottom of it, and that will divert through a T over into the rain barrel. The rain barrel will also have an overflow. It'll be a 2-inch pipe that'll come back and just drop down, so all the rain will still come to the normal section that it's used to, and it will spit out accordingly. Yeah, it's pretty easy. You just cap it off at the bottom, so when all the debris comes off the roof, it backs up in this tube, and then it will overflow into the rain barrel. Once the rain barrel overflows, it'll overflow back into that smaller tube and come out here, and everybody's happy, and we get 275 gallons of halfway filtered water. That's the project for the day. I just finished pulling my washing machine apart in the basement all day yesterday, swapping the tub out, but I've got too many projects around the house to not spend a little time, and I've got too many people that ask me questions about it to not video it. So that's where you come in. If you like this kind of content, keep watching. If not, come back for the next one because it might be a bike riding video. All right, let's get started. So it's a little taller than I wanted it to be. Kind of funny, seeing what we used to have. Soy sauce was in this thing. All right, so what I gotta do now is come through and put these bolts back in all the way around. There's some big Torx bits. Then I need to wrap the actual tank in the black plastic. That helps keep algae from growing inside the tank. When this thing just sits there and the sun bakes on it, the UV rays still get through into the inside. Think of like tinting your car windows. You know, you cook your kids less, or your animal. Anyway, that's like violation of something. Anyway, so we're gonna wrap it with black plastic, get some black duct tape to put on it to hold that stuff down, and then we can stick that into it, and then either later on tonight or tomorrow I can do the gutter stuff. So we'll keep going. Let's get it.
4 to 6 weeks later.
All right, y'all, season has changed since the last time I was out here working on this project, but it's complete, so I want to show you, walking the wrong way. We're going to come over here, we're going to show you guys what we finished up, what we got done for this rain barrel project. It is full. It's been working great. So here we go. Coming off the gutter, you can see we've got this converter, and it's going to come down. That's our first flush. You can actually see it is capped off. We keep a slight drip in there, and if I was to turn this, then all the water would eventually come rushing out, but it's on there pretty light. So this will back up the water, and it's going to back up into that T. It's going to come across. It's going to come down into this tank. Obviously this thing she is full of water. Once this is full, it does back up here to this T and come down, and then it's going to come down just behind here and down into some of those rocks that I had started out with initially. Now this thing is not just for grabbing water that we can use however we want, but the other thing is water mitigation. So this section down here where you can see the gas line and everything, this little brick area, that's actually a crawl space, and I've had some water issues down there. I've got to finish up a vapor barrier, a replacement vapor barrier. I'm kind of 3/4 of the way done. Anyway, it's down there, but a lot of water would come down this gutter and just go right down into that space, and that was not good. And so if I can get it to the far side over where the remainder of the house is, the majority of the house is, I've got a waterproofing system that will catch that water if it comes through the foundation and take it out to the front yard. So anyway, that's a good thing. Well, hey, listen, if you are interested in this type of stuff, if you're interested in some of the Powerwall stuff projects that I'm halfway through right now as well, got some parts coming in just today for that project, which is really exciting. Get to upgrade my solar and rewire the solar that's up on the roof and put in these new batteries. But if you're interested in that stuff, go ahead and drop me a comment. Let me know down in the comment section below. Feel free to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That's always a pleasant surprise too. And we will see you guys in the next video. That's it. Peace.